Hello everyone, Malakith here, and welcome to Space Food Truck, a unconventional game compared to what I usually do, but I was sent some codes for it, and the reason I'm covering it is because it taps into another sort of passion of mine, which is we usually attend a board game group on Fridays, and I don't mean things like Mousetrap or the Monopoly or the kinds you played as a child. They're a bit more complex than that now. And this taps into that. It's very similar to a deck building card game. Marvel Legends is the nearest one I could probably think of off the top of my head. So we got 4 players. Each of us have a specific role, which is responsible for a certain thing. So the captain deals with navigation and making sure the shop for the cards is stocked. The scientist researches all the abilities that all the other people use. The engineer keeps the ship running so you don't blow up horribly, and the chef has to cook the food that we're trying to deliver because for some reason we're a space food truck. It'll kind of become apparent as we go. I'll be playing as the captain. We have Chadman as the chef. He picked that. Dropkick as the engineer and Pokeblob as the scientist. Now, Dropkick hasn't played before, so we'll be explaining this to him as we go, so you guys can pick that up off of that. The other 3 of us have played a game yesterday. Although I will admit we haven't won once yet, and we've been playing on mild, and there are 3 difficulties. Mild, medium, and tie hot. Great names. So, let's unmute, get the other guys in, and we'll get underway.
Yeah, dropkick.
Right, you all ready?
We are.
Dropkick needs to click in bottom right.
There we go.
Okay, I'll read this out. Space, sprinkled across its vastness, are more exotic flavors than any single tongue could hope to fathom. We, the Galaxy Gourmet crew, risk our lives to bring the finest dishes from across the stars right to your home planet, and to earn money so we can repay our creditors with this very expensive spaceship. The captain has plotted our course, the chef selected some signature recipes, the engineer says all systems are go, and the scientist, we prefer not to ask what he's up to anymore. All we're missing are fresh ingredients and hungry customers. Yeah, we'll give you a quick rundown of the interface in a minute, Dropkick.
I'm still loading at the moment.
Yep. There we go.
Still on his potato PC. So.
Potato! Don't think we have potatoes in the recipes today. No.
Blue meat again, no.
Yay!
Okay, so going across from the top left. Okay, sorry, the pop-up. When it's the start of everyone's turn, you get a pop-up with something that happens. This one's a bad one. It's stolen one of my cards from my hand because we clicked a spam email, apparently. So top left, you got the ship's health. The blue bars are the shield. So once you get through the shield, the health starts going down. If the health hits 0, we blow up. FTL is only something I have to worry about as the captain. I put energy in there, and that's how many jumps we can do per turn. The objective is to cook the 3 ingredient sets that are in the list up there. I think you have to do them in order. Generally, the ingredients in the later ones are harder to find. So that's what Chad's up to. So he's cooking super loomy nuggets. You need anti-pepper and blue meat. I don't think I used the buttons down the far right hand side at all, but they let you into the various menus. Okay, if you look at the cards at the bottom, so you've got your hand are the ones in front of you. Blue ones are your job cards, so they generally do things. So who are you? You're the engineer, aren't you?
Yep.
These will be green.
Yep, sorry, so yours are green. So your job card's the trusty wrench. So you'd click the trusty wrench, and then you power it up using your orange cards. You can see the little orange hexagon has a 1 in it. So that would give you 1 power for each one of those you put towards it. And in that case, you would repair things with it. Obviously, nothing's damaged at the moment, but by the time it gets to your turn, it might well be.
Oh, it will be.
Oh, yeah, it will be. If you hover over and click on the individual people, you can see what they've got. So, like, Chad's got cooking. He's also got taste test, which lets him draw 2 cards, pick one, and discard the other one. Bottom, you've got your draw pile, so it tells you how many are left in your draw pile. In your discard pile, which tells you how many are in there. That's important because later on you might get some items that let you pick something out of your discard pile, which are obviously no point using if it's empty. The rest of it we'll just have to pick up as we go along.
Hall pass. I did see that and hear you talking about one earlier, and Chad's got one by the look of it.
Okay, so hall pass. You need a hall pass to move to another room. So
Right.
occasionally there'll be like a crisis. Like I think the one that we had yesterday was you lost one of your screwdrivers or something, and the chef had to come help you look for it. So he'd have to go to your room within a turn limit, and the two of you would have to be in there, and then you'd sort of resolve that crisis.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't have a hall pass. You can't go anywhere. That just causes you issues.
Right. Okay. You can
Most-
pass them around though, can you? Or?
You can give cards. You have to be in the same room as the person.
Ah.
It's not always necessarily a good thing. You can't give one and then get one back the same turn, so you can't sort of hold cards for each other like that.
We tried that.
We tried that.
Okay.
Right, so I'll start. So if we do engage, and I'll spend 1 power just to put a power in the FDL.
Yep. See that?
Right, so have you got the map pop up?
Yeah. I click on your area and the map pops
So
up. Yeah.
first is where we have to go to deliver the first recipe when we've finished it. Second for the second, third for the third.
Mm-hmm.
Each time we go to an unexplored system, an event happens. So if I just do the first one, get the punch it button.
Where do you find the ingredients required and stuff? Huh?
You'll see that the required ones are up the top. You hover
Right.
over them. Okay, so you offer anyone's picked any Zapnik signals nearby. There's an exotic ingredient blueprint, and they're telling us where it is. And it shows up on the map. The Taya leaf, which we need in our second recipe. We know where to go to get that.
Right.
It's found on a planet. It doesn't say it's exclusive, or does it? Maybe. That might be the only place we can get it, so we may have to go all the way over there.
Right.
I think it's just which one it is, because one of the later options says rare, only found on one planet.
Okay, so maybe in multiple places. So because we've docked here, these cards across the top, I can pick to add them into our ship sort of shop. So I'm not going to pick the ones that are high cost, because we're not going to be able to afford them, and they'll just take up spaces. Chad will need that mushroom soon. He needs that blue steak now. And that spun silk, although it's reasonably expensive. You see, it gives quite a bit of power.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite useful. Where you've been looking for that orange power stuff, below it's the blue one.
Mm.
It totals up all of those when you get to the end of your turn, and you get to buy one of these from the shop.
Whether
Right.
you've used the cards or not.
Yeah. If you look at my cards, mine total 4 at the moment. So when I click next phase, it then goes to the shop, and I get to potentially buy something. You have to always take 1 card. If you can't buy any of the good stuff, you have to take leftovers, which is terrible. So don't take those unless you really have to.
Mm-hmm.
So I will buy the remote, because it lets me force other people to draw an extra card. And then that's the end of my turn.
Ah,
So there you go. Meteorite hits the shields. We take a damage. There's your first thing that you can repair. When it gets to your go.
Mm.
right.
So
I
Chad,
think I'm going to... Sorry?
Yeah, so Chad's got a hall pass, which he doesn't really need to use yet. His taste test, and then his cooking thing. But he's got no ingredients, so cooking's not really useful this very second.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a taste test. Oh, damn it. And I got 2 tastes of the future. Then...
Okay, so you can afford it. Quite expensive stuff.
That's... I mean,
You need your steak.
yes.
So now you can see at the top, he's got the steak, but he hasn't put it in the cooking pot yet, which is why it's not got a tick next to it.
Okay.
And we still haven't actually found anywhere that has anti-pepper, so we couldn't cook that if you wanted to. So that's why I've got to keep flying around finding new places.
Now for my character. Yay. A positive one.
Ian gets to draw an extra card. Oh, Pokepop, sorry.
Which was another taste of the future.
Oh, damn it.
So I've got research and foresight. So foresight, go into my lab. I've got one of each people's research unlocked, but they're all in a random order of the different cards I can get people. If I was to use the one that lets me peek at them, you can see which ones you get. But for each person's card that you unlock, the cost of unlocking another one goes up by 1.
Okay.
So he could just randomly guess, and you don't have to unlock it first to
yeah,
you don't have to peek at it first to unlock it, but you obviously wouldn't know what you're getting.
But I mean, a good example is Malakith's one allows us to jump at our maximum level.
Personally, I'd say your Nutri-Pill's probably a good one to get, just because it lets you power up and buy stuff.
Yeah, well, I have the option for 3. So I can... Is it worth me foresighting at all?
Probably not. Your hand's quite small. That card will come back round again in 2 turns.
So let's just use all of my points towards research, so I can get 2 researches done, or 1 on each of us. Take the pill thing.
FTO on Bug Zap. The Bug Zap lets Dropkick get rid of... Occasionally it'll give you a card that's like a negative to your money, and it just takes up space in your hand. Right. And you can use that exterminated card to zap them out of everybody's hands.
The only thing I'm thinking from when we last tried this is there were much better ones on the engineers. I could take a random one. Oh, like that. Click that, never mind.
What did you get? That's 2 to power and 3 to money.
I got the same equivalent as my pill.
Yep.
What's the food one? There's the discard pile food one. Discard drive.
We never really used that, and we don't have a lot of stuff in discard piles at the moment. I'd say that's a later one.
I go for your overdrive or a random one.
Go for a random one. The overdrive one comes in handy later.
Who wants it?
Go for Chef, because he gets some things where he can burn stuff out of people's hands and things, I think.
Take that one.
Like that.
There we go. Right, so that's me done.
So if you had a complete junk card that was just taking up space, he could burn that out of your hand completely and let you draw another card instead.
Right.
Anyone opposed to me taking the silk?
Nope.
Nope.
You can see if the captain doesn't keep moving you around getting new cards, you end up having to fill up on the leftovers crap, and that just screws everybody over.
There goes another shield.
Right, so here I would use the trusty wrench, would I?
Yep, and you power it up with...
everything you've got.
Yeah, just power it up with all of them. So here's your repair thing. So if any of the lab stations got damaged on the left, you'd repair them there. The right-hand side, if those get damaged, we only draw 4 cards instead of 6.
Instead of 5.
Sorry, 5. And you've got various doors that can get damaged, which stop people getting out of their rooms or into their rooms.
And the life support, which is horrendous.
Oh yeah, the life support's nasty if that gets hit. So just hit the shields thing twice.
Nicely done, engineer.
Should be next phase is on the far right. And then you buy whatever you want, probably the silk.
We need blue meat for later.
Yeah, but Chad needs to have it on his character, so you'd have to somehow get it to him.
Okay.
That's where that card that I was looking at about getting it from discard piles will come in later on, because if we get them...
Yeah, he can pull it out of our discard pile.
Do I get these leftovers as well?
No, don't. You only take those if you couldn't buy anything else, because you always have to take 1 card at the end of your turn.
Problem with those...
all they do is they take up space. They don't give you any money, and they give you 1 energy. So they just mean you can't buy more next turn, next turn, next turn. Here you go. There's this bug thing we were talking about. Right.
Yeah, I'll try and get that bug zapper thing for you shortly if they're starting to appear already.
Let's ask around and see what's at these next star systems. Which way did we want to go anyway? Okay. So that one's accident prone. That one's serendipity. I don't even know what that is. And that one's it's back. Okay. It doesn't really help me with knowing where to go until you've played the game enough to know what each of those mean. But accident prone doesn't sound good, so we'll go the other way. You can probably afford to jump a few of these. Oh, there we go. Told where to find the blueprint for a rare ingredient. And that is xanthian caviar, right next to where we're going. That's good.
Won't need that till the third one.
Yeah, but given that we'd fly all the way back across the map for the 2 and 3, if we hadn't have worked out that was there, that would have been a painful trip back that way later.
Yeah,
It's also the ingredient that's only found on one planet as well.
Yeah. Rather than docking, I'll just keep going. We'll dock at the last one in my jump train. Uh-oh. We can't move for 4 turns.
What?
Yeah.
Right, I guess we'll...
back.
Oh,
can't-
God.
I think it means you can't move out of your rooms. Because it probably paralyzes in the hallway outside, as opposed to moving the ship.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Basically, when we get the crisis things for having to move us,
Hey,
that
Tim,
would have dropped it by 4.
Oh, baby.
you wanted peppers, right? We need one in the last
Yes,
one,
indeed.
so I'll grab both. Hall pass is good, Aegis battery's good.
Grab everything.
Yeah.
You, know you can bin one, can't you, eventually? Oh, there it is.
Oh shit.
That looks like a gene stealer, doesn't it?
Anyone need
Yeah.
the toilet?
No, I'll just piss myself here, thank you.
Yep.
So, like, pretty much a normal night out for okay.
I'll grab one of the peppers just because I think the money will come in handy for helping. And we're not going to need it till a lot later. You can just grab it out of my discard pile then.
Yep. Yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Extra card.
Right, okay.
But I hope your taste test comes out good.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Oh, we got blue meat. So I'm going to take some blue meat. Get rid of the
Excellent.
taste.
But then you've got cook, so you can chuck the blue meat in the cooking pot.
Indeed. So if I do cook. Charge it.
Oh, you can cook from your hand or your discard pile.
Oh, it says 1 power.
You need to put 2 in for every ingredient you put in.
Oh, right, okay.
Just use 2 of your taste of the futures.
Go.
And then the blue meat's near the top.
Blue meat in.
Yay.
Then we've got to tick up the top.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. That's about all I can do, isn't it?
Yep.
How much have you got left in your deck for... Damn, that's a shame.
I have to wonder how the alien sort of goes away. Does he just starve to death, or...?
Maybe he gets sucked out of the airlock.
Maybe he just eats dropkick.
Oh God! Can you imagine the stomachache after that? Okay. Next phase.
Get the scientist
Yes, I can
working
do.
on indigestion tablets.
It's a new look on letting him suck on my tool.
Oh.
No, let's let him suck on something that exists.
Right, so you want anti-pepper and blue meat. Because you got blue meat in the next one.
Blue meat.
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah, I'm changing the subject. Yeah, that's all I can do, so end turn. Oh, I got a cook, taste of the future, taste test, a Vega mushroom, and taste test. I'm getting a lot of taste tests.
Oh,
Look, what did we tell you about your emails?
at least he didn't take the research or the silk.
I love the
He's gone on
little,
that.
the little thing they put there, though. The, hello, true friend. Did you know you can unlock every scientific discovery ever? Scientists hate it. All that stupid spam mail you get.
Right, what do I
Chuck-
want to unlock this time? I've got 5 points to play with.
You could do one of
Two
mine
people.
and then 2 in other... Well, 1 in 2 other people's.
You want the revealed one, or...
Yeah, go on then. We got quite a journey, so...
If I get...
I'll get the
Dropkick the
engineers.
exterminator. Like getting the exterminator one.
I'm just thinking how useful was that duct tape last time? Because we started running into problems where you just didn't have enough chance to repair enough to keep the ship running.
I'm just thinking though, I might be getting the. I've still got the ones that reveal things to come yet. Like later hands.
Okay.
Or should I just go for a random engineer?
Go for a random one on your own and then his bug thing, I guess.
Got a breakthrough.
That's useful. That reduces the cost of things by 2, so you can get people back down again.
I'll get rid of the extermination thing as well. And that's me done.
Right.
I'm just gonna buy the hall pass. If I can afford.
Yeah, Dropkick's going to end up with leftovers just because he can't afford any of those unless he gets a card delivered to him somehow.
Or Dropkick.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, he's asleep at the switch.
Take the damage.
Yeah. You could do the upgrade ship with your 1 power because we've only lost 1 shield. You could add another shield.
What do you want, shield or engines?
Probably shields.
You'll
Nice.
find those upgrade ships get really irritating very quickly. Where when we played the other day, it didn't let me upgrade the shields more than once.
It should do because those bars up the top look long enough to take several upgrades.
Yeah, every time I clicked it though, it said it's already at max upgrade.
Right, I've got plenty of power next time.
Annoying space vermin. God.
I can heal shields straight back up again.
Right, let's
I've
ask
done
her
2
around.
into shields, by the way. I don't know if you realise it.
Yeah.
Alright, what's that? French fried fuel, fuel relative, and fair warning. Fair warning doesn't sound good. Might avoid that route.
What could possibly go wrong?
So I'm guessing the more or longer you go on, the harder it gets, does it? Or
Because your deck gets bigger, you end up with more fluff in between your useful cards.
And on top of that, the longer we're going on, bear in mind there's bad things that happen every 4 turns before your repair turns. The ship's health can go down quite a lot.
What a name for a... Oh!
Yeah,
yoink.
pouring the grease in the fuel.
You seen what planet name we're on?
I can't see it at the moment. I'll have a look in a second.
Called S-Penis.
Excellent.
Yes, penis.
These diploma bots are very good, but... Oh, Chad can afford one this turn.
Yep.
What, the diploma bot?
Yeah, the
Or the
diploma
silk.
bot.
What, because of the power?
Because you've got 7 money. If you look on the left, it tells you.
The other option is silk to cook things.
No, because we haven't had a crisis yet, and they're going to start popping up soon, and we can't get out of the doors. Because there's an alien strolling
Yeah,
around.
I think it's his last turn though, he's going to disappear.
I hope.
Fine, I'll grab the glove.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the diploma bot. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really good.
You just sit there and go, that crisis is fixed.
Yeah. Means you
When
don't
you
have to use a move card or anything like that.
Or several.
Yeah, exactly.
Door busted.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah,
going to
stuck.
use a taste test again.
Aren't you lucky that busted shut?
Right, I'm going to use a taste test again. I've got a blue meat. But I don't have an anti... Gonna...
You got another taste test.
I'm just debating whether or not I should keep the cook or the blue meat.
Already got a cook.
Yeah, I've already got a cook,
Yeah,
that's the
but
thing.
he wants a blue meat next time because he's not got enough energy to do anything with it. Oh no, he doesn't need
Have
to
you-
now. He needs
You've
the
got
pepper.
another taste test though, haven't you?
I do have another taste test that I can throw out. So I could end up getting anti-pepper. But do I want to get the meat or do I want to get the cook?
Thing is, you haven't got enough energy to do a cook at the moment. You've only got 1 energy.
So let's go for the blue meat then. And God damn it!
Pepper?
No, taste of the future.
Oh, that means
I
you've
can
got
discard.
you got enough to cook, but nothing that you can cook.
Exactly. I still don't have the.
Can I make a suggestion?
Feel free.
Try cooking the blue meat, see if it does put it towards the next recipe.
It won't. You see, it's greyed out. Otherwise, you could just stick the mushroom in and actually do recipe 2 before recipe 1.
Go to next phase. Right, diplomat.
Yes.
Ash. Right. Is it worth getting Aegis battery? There's no point really, is there? I'll keep my money.
Yeah.
I'll save my money. Oh, I got flambe. Oh, I've got anti-pepper. But I don't have cook. But I should be able to switch it, maybe.
What have you got? Let me have a look.
I've only got 2, which will I need to. I mean, I can't do anything.
Just take the damage. We got the shield. Dropkick's got energy galore to repair stuff anyway.
Right, do I foresight or do I just go for one person's research?
I would foresight. Probably on the engineer. It's already falling apart everywhere at the moment. We need to find where his duct tape is. All those.
They're good.
There's a duct
There's
tape.
a duct tape.
Yay! What's he done, engineer?
I'm going to take the whole pass. Go the leftovers, dropkick.
Oh,
What's that, sorry?
Go the leftovers.
Again, more leftovers.
thing is, when Chad gets his, I can't remember what it's called, but he's got a card. Oh, it's the one in his hand, Flambe. He can destroy 1 card from any player's hand. So, like, he could destroy the Vexel in my hand, or he could destroy the thing from yours, the leftovers.
There's also one that allows you later on that you can look at the top 4, choose to either discard or destroy one. That might
Right, do you
help.
want me to repair the shields completely?
Yeah,
or
just
his
do
door?
do the shields for now, because we don't need to go anywhere, and that thing's still roaming around.
Given that the kiss of death.
Leftovers! Poor dropkick. Acting on the bridge? Oh,
What
God damn it.
problem? Don't have a job card. The monster has descended from the vents and terrorizes the halls for 0 turns, preventing the crew movement.
Been
I thought
0
it was-
turns for a while now, hasn't it?
I was about to say, I thought it was supposed to be 4 turns, so I'm kind of worried that this is bugged and we're going to have this for the entire game.
Well, that'll be fun. I'm done.
Yeah, that means we're all going to get leftovers this round unless anyone's got...
No, you can all afford stuff. I'm the only
We all
one that
got
couldn't.
7.
Yeah, you've all
Oh.
got 7.
Well, hopefully I should be able to put the anti-pepper in blue meat, but I don't think I've got the cook card to finish it off.
Right, so to actually buy something at the end there, do I use the cards that I've used in that round?
Anything
or...
that's still in your hand.
Well,
Used
even
or
if
not.
you've used it, it
Used
will
or
still
not.
count.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Hang on, where's me bloody anti-pepper just went?
Yeah, it got spam made.
Cyberpunked.
Oh, you bitch!
Hang on, who's got a card that's worth getting rid of? Dropkick's going to want to use his energy repairing. I've got a Vexel you could get rid of if you want to flambe something.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hang on, I can vexel something as well.
No, you want to use your energy for repairing, because it doesn't use up his card. He needs to...
I'll get rid of the Vexel, yeah?
Yep. Burn!
Yeah. Right, next phase. Oh, leftovers. No point getting leftovers, is it?
Of course.
Oh no,
blue-
I've got to get a card, haven't I? So, my bad.
Because his card got stolen. He doesn't have
Yeah.
7 money anymore.
God damn it.
I got an
That was-
extra card.
Yay.
Another taste of the future. I've got 6 power to use with foresight.
Guess we're finding out where lots of stuff is then. Come on, mind reading scientist, you can do it.
Will I clear the engineering thing so we know where everything is?
That or you do the chefs because one of the ingredients at the end has to come from the chef.
No, that's free sample.
No. No. Don't do the other one because you don't need to. You know it's that one.
Yeah. I've got 2 points left.
Mouse.
Yeah, I've never actually seen too many of the captain cards. I'd be interested.
Backtrack. Yellow X. Yellow X is the ingredient.
Ah, artificial ingredient.
Okay, so yellow. We assume that always had to be in the chef's one. I guess not.
I wonder then if the different, like we've each got one ingredient. I wonder if that's random each time. I can't
Maybe.
remember if I had chef's one in the scientist last time we did this.
Possibly.
Oh well, I'm done. Diplomat bot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that X-ray burnalyzer is the one I was on about that can get rid of other cards, crap cards out your deck.
Nice.
Yeah. You may want that dropkick because you've clicked up a lot of leftovers. Oh, here we go. Crisis. Animal control. Someone's pet has mistakenly beamed to the bridge.
Is it the one that's outside that won't go away?
Oh, no, this is an additional one. The other one's still out there.
Alright, so dropkick can repair the crap out of the doors, I guess.
Either the doors or I stick another shield upgrade. And then next turn I'll have the nitro preserver, whatever it is, to repair 2 shield, if that makes sense.
Nice.
Nitro Preserver is this turn.
Oh, can I not keep that card?
No, you don't get to keep cards. They get shuffled out every time.
Oh, shit. Right then, so hang on. If I do that, and I do...
You could use the whole pass with the upgrade, yeah, and then the other thing with the repairs. Yeah, he just added another shield, look.
Yeah. I don't know what it was when we were doing it the other day then.
I won't get to use this exterminator thing. Is that
That's
right?
fine. Yeah. Shadowy flambéed one, there's only 1 or 2 left.
Right, do I do the 2 shield or the 2 doors? Or my door and 1 shield?
Do the shield because while that alien thing's out there, and if we're not sure if it's bugged or not, at least...
I'll move anyway.
Well, Chad needs to get to my place anyway.
Doesn't need to. It's not to your place, it's to the bridge. You both have to get to the bridge.
Yeah, I can play my Diplobot.
Yeah,
which will
but
fix
we've got 2 Diplobots that you can use from anywhere just to do it remotely.
Right, I'll do both shield for now then.
You can see the crisis is in the bridge there, and it tells you which 2 characters need to get to it.
The worst case scenario, I think it's only 2. It's only 2 damage, so.
What am I taking?
The Burnalizer at the top's probably your best one, because it lets you get rid of crappy cards you don't want. So once you finally upgraded everything to death, you could just burn those out of your hand so they don't keep coming out.
Fucking leftover pieces of shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Vexel, go away.
I can get rid of that.